Hey girl, this is your coach Andrea Dickerson with 21 steps to help you own and operate a successful childcare business. I'm really excited because we are on step 15. Now we're getting to the point where it's time for us to go to another level. We're going to take it to another notch. And I have my cue cards with me, as you guys may know, so you may see me look down because I want to make sure that you get all the information that you need to be successful from this video training. So what we're going to talk about in lesson 15 is about program policies and procedures. I'm going to give you a heart-to-heart about some of the things that I wish I had in place before I literally opened my first childcare location. Now, of course, with the state, with the rules and regulations, they want to make sure that you have some typical idea of what your day will be like for the children while they're inside of your childcare program. And that was really easy for me because I would need to send it out to the licensing division, and they would send it back, okay, this is correct. So having my classroom schedules was really easy because I had someone to make sure that it was done right. But then when it came to program policies and procedures, which meant how my business would operate, no one was really there to show me that. No one was there to walk me by the hand and say this is right or this is wrong. So in today's video, I'm going to give you some behind the scenes, and hopefully my behind the scenes will give you a clear picture as to what I mean. So for instance, when I hired my front desk person, when I first got started, I just hired someone and asked them to answer the phones and take payments. But little did I know that it was more involved than answering the phones and taking payments. I didn't have a system in place or a schedule in place for that person. And so it caused me to really lose out on some really good people working in my program because I wasn't ready as a business owner. I wasn't ready with a task management system for them. And over time I grew and I discovered that, hey, if I'm going to lead people, I got to have a system in place, some schedules, policies, and procedures on how I wanted things done. And even when it came to working in the classrooms, it was pretty hard to lead a team of women, especially when your childcare business could have up to 30 employees at one time in several different classrooms. For me, it was really hard to lead them with just a basic daily schedule. That basic daily schedule was on the wall, but it wasn't in their hearts. It wasn't in their minds, and it didn't make sense. It didn't have a flow of how this basic daily schedule was to operate to make sure that all children were involved and that all children were learning and they were being diaper changed and the hand washing was going on. So I literally had to take time out and change the way my schedules were set up to make sure that my schedules were appropriate for how I wanted my program to flow and how breaks flowed or how the holidays flowed or what it was like during the summertime. You guys let me be honest with you. I had like one schedule full day for everything. But then there were times when the kids weren't there full day. It was like days of after school or before school. And I didn't have those schedules in place. And I realized that my first few years, I was graced to be able to make it through and to even have people to stand the test of time with me because I wasn't really organized. And so this step is going to be very vital for you because I don't want you to go through the same thing I went through. I want you to make sure that you have these few key points in place. I'm going to be looking at my cue cards to make sure that I give you everything that you need. Now, if I haven't told you before or already in today's video, go ahead and print off your brainstorming worksheet because I'm going to give you some few key points and I want to make sure that you write them down and that we have them, okay? So in step 15, the first one is create a firm foundation of schedules and handbooks. So your schedules will go further than your classroom. You want to have a schedule for your life. You want to have a schedule for your front desk personnel. You want to have a schedule for your kitchen. You want to have a schedule for transportation. You want to have a schedule for the daily cleaning. You want to have a schedule for before and after school, for the infant room. You want to have a different schedule for every single age group and for every single department in your business because this is key. I told you guys about what I went through, and so if you have a schedule, it's going to prevent you from having so much chaos going on because childcare is literally like organized chaos You have different personalities, different attitudes, different frame of thoughts going on in one business at one time. And so you as the owner, you as the business owner, your job is to take and organize all of that chaos so that the person or the people coming in can't tell that there's so much backdrop going on behind what it takes to own and operate a successful business. So then the next one is to have handbooks. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the type of handbooks that you're going to need in order to be successful. Your handbook should include a parent handbook. Your handbook should include your staff handbooks. And then you should also have handbooks on what we call policy handbooks. Your policy handbooks are details of what runs your business and what manages your company. And then you also should have a procedural handbook. Your procedure should show others what you expect for them to do in the event of something. So I like to say that my procedure handbook shows others how I run my business or how I manage my business or how my business operates. So you want to make sure that you have those things in place. And again, you want to have typical schedules such as a full day schedule, a part day schedule, summer camp, and winter camp schedules. That's key. And then you also want to have your extended day schedule because things happen where you may decide to have a night shift or you might decide to have a 24-hour childcare business. Don't leave your schedules up to chance for someone else to figure out what to do with their time while you're paying for it. If you're going to pay for someone's time, you want to make sure that you give them clear instructions so that they can properly accomplish the task and the goals that you set for them. Well, all right, so this is your coach, and I'm excited. Go ahead and print off your additional worksheet because I have more information that's going to help you take some fast action today. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, you guys.